They was talking shit. They was talking shit. That's what I'm looking for. It's in Numbers somewhere. Let me see. It's supposed to be here, if I'm correct. What I don't know anymore. Wait, let me see something. I often forget this one. The congregation before the testimony where I'll meet you. Basically, what they were saying is that listen, Moses. You know. Oh, it's it's here. It's here. So it says in Numbers chapter 16, verse 3. And they gathered themselves together against Moses and against Aaron. Numbers 16 and 3. And said unto them, Ye take too much upon you, seeing all the congregation are holy also. We're holy too, right? Every one of them. And the Lord is among them, not only with you and Aaron. Wherefore then lift ye up yourselves above the congregation of the Lord. And when Moses heard it, he fell upon his face. And he spoke unto Korah and unto all his company, saying, Even tomorrow the Lord will show who are his, and who is holy, and will cause him to come near unto him, even him whom he had chosen will he cause to come near unto him. This do, take your census, Korah and all his company. So basically, Korah and the company came and said to Moses, like, hey man, who do you think you are, man? You ain't nothing, man. I'm holy too, man. I'm great too. You know what I'm saying? The Lord ain't just talking to you only, man. We're holy too, man. You know what I'm saying? We have a saying in this too. Moses was like, oh man, look at these. They always trying to get the glory, man. Like, for real, man. I didn't even choose this, man. And then he went and prayed to the Lord, because Moses didn't even want to do all this, man. But the Lord got angry at him and almost smacked the monkey out of him. You know, I don't say, right, that's disrespectful. I said it too fast. He almost slapped the spit out of his face. Moses, because he didn't want to do something. Oh yeah, here. Oh yeah, here. Exodus chapter 4. Let me get the other one. Exodus chapter 4. Because Lord, I didn't mean to be disrespectful. I just slapped the spit out of his mouth almost. You know, that's better. That's way more respectable. Exodus chapter 4 verse. Hey, which one was it? Oh yeah. Check this out. Exodus chapter 4 verse 13. And he said, O my Lord, I pray thee by the hand of him whom shalt thou wilt send. Wait, let me start here. Where is it? Here, 10. And Moses said unto Yahweh, O my power, Yahweh, I am not eloquent, neither therefore heretofore, nor since thou hast spoken unto thy servant, but I am slow of speech and of a slow tongue. He wasn't stupid, because he was very wise. The thing was, he was not fluent in the Hebrew. That is what he said, because it says here, Moses, eloquent. No, not that one. Here, Acts 7. Here, oh yeah, let me get this one here. Acts 7. So, if you read it, it might look like a contradiction. It's not. Acts 7:22. And Moses was learned in all the wisdom of the Egyptians, and was mighty in words and in deeds. But here it says that he himself said that, but I am of slow speech and of a slow tongue. But if you read on, you will understand what it means. So it says here, 11. And Yahweh said unto him, Who hath made man's mouth? Him. And who maketh the dumb, or deaf, or the seeing, or the blind? Have not I, the Lord? Yeah, he can make you dumb, which is unable to speak. He can make you deaf, which is unable to hear. He can make you, he can make you see, and he can make you blind, which is unable to see. The Lord does all those things. Now therefore go, and I will be with thy mouth, and teach thee what thou shalt say. And he said, O my Lord, send, I pray thee, by the hand of him whom thou wilt send. And the anger of the Lord was kindled against Moses, because he was like, can't you basically find someone else? That's what he said. Basically, that's what he said right here. That's kind of what he said right there. But he said it respectful. And he said, is not Aaron the Levite thy brother? That's what the Most High told Moses. I know that he can speak well. What could Aaron speak? Hebrew. Moses grew up in the language of Mizraim. That's like me being born in America, I'm not from Puerto Rico, but I'm giving you an example. That's like a person, let me say it different. That's like a person of Puerto Rico, born in America, going back to Puerto Rico, and then trying to talk their language. They're going to look at you like, oh, this guy, you funny. You speak funny. You have a funny accent and stuff like that. You don't know the words exactly and stuff like that. Well, that's exactly what Moses. He grew up in the Pharaoh's house. Remember that. So he heard their voices all the time, their language. Yes, of course, the mother was teaching him, Hebrew and stuff like that. But he was more learned in the Egyptians there, and the Egyptians were greater than us. They already had an empire. That's why Esau put Ishmael to steal from the Hamites. That's why when you say Egyptians, you see them in your head nowadays. Well, I see a dark-skinned man when I say Egyptian, but the majority of the people don't, of the planet Earth. And when you hear Israelites or Israel or Israeli, Israeli is them. But when you hear Israel or Jews, let me say that word. If we say Jews, a lot of people get CAUCUS people in their head. Those people that live in the land right now, Israeli, right? That's because they have been programmed that way. But anyway, that's the same thing with the language barrier, not barrier, I mean when you are born in another country and then you go back to the country that you come from, your language is kind of not really 100% there. Okay, going on. I know that he can speak well. And also, behold, he cometh forth to meet thee. And when he seeth thee, he will be glad in his heart. So the Heavenly Father told him a prophecy right then and there, because he didn't know that his brother was coming to meet him. Because he just escaped from the hand of Pharaoh, because he murdered somebody, actually. Anyway. And that same person that he helped wanted to fight him. Or what, you gonna kill me too? Just like you did the Egyptian? And then he knew, like, shit, they know that I did that for them. And then he ran away. But that shows you that you shouldn't be helping niggas. That's why when I stood on the street that day, like yesterday, Saturday, and that monkey nigga came by, darker than me, by the way. That's why I hate niggas, boy. Especially when they're dark and they had a white god. Fuck you niggas, man. That's what you serve? That's your god? Anyway, so he came by, said his shit, and then walked on by. I was like, fuming. But anyway, Lord willing, fuming. But when he saw me dipping in this Lolo with his wife, and I was like, he didn't say anything, but I'm not boasting like I was gonna fight. No, I was gonna go up in the scriptures with you, man, show you things and tell you things, man. Like, hey, man, this and that and this. You following after an Arab. I'm following after a dark-skinned God. Well, what's the difference? Why you tripping? What makes your so-called God better than mine? Mine looks like both of us. Yours looks like that. What is the problem? Like, you really love you don't even love yourself enough to have a Lord that looks like you, man. So I would say things like that, but I would get scriptures and stuff like that, because I don't like people like that. I really don't. It's personal then. But I was anyway, enough of that. But anyway, so Most High showed them a prophecy right then and there, and that's that, And you might say, like, yeah, what about the natives? Why should they pray to a God that doesn't look like them, that looks like the so-called Negroes? Well, they didn't even look like that back in the days neither. They mixed up, literally, mentally and physically, and spiritually, because they prayed to some Caesar Borgia. Jesus Christus. Really? Yeah, that's what they prayed to. So 3 times fuck up. Physical, mental, and spiritual. Mental, they think they're white. Physical, they think they're Asiatic. Or yeah, they think they're white too, but Some of them think they're Asiatic and stuff like that. That's the word that's going around now in 2024. That's the word that's going around about now. And yeah, that's also not correct. They are Israelites, but there's a racism between us, and that is going to be not blurred out. Blurred out is basically it's still there, but it's being, yeah, blurred out. You can't see it, but it's still there. How about wiped out? You see, blurry. Blurry, it's still there. It's still there. You see? It's still there. You just can't see it in details and stuff like that. How about this? How about that? How about this? This is what I want for you. Empty. This. You're not there anymore. How about that? That's what I want. How about that? Yeah, I don't want the blurry racism. I want the empty one. Because when you're empty, there's nothing there. I don't have to get angry. I can't because there's nothing there. That's what's up. But the Lord's still going to punish you for 1,000 years. And after 1,000 years, then the Lord's going to be like, okay, cool. Now my anger has subsided. Okay, cool. Right. So that's what I want. I want the anger of the Lord. And it's going to be an anger that I'm going to be shocked even. Ezekiel chapter 25, verse 12. Thus saith Yahweh the power, because that Edom had dealt against the house of Judah by taking vengeance, and had greatly offended, and revenged himself upon them. Therefore, so because you did that, therefore thus saith Yahweh the power, I will also stretch out my hand upon Edom, and I will cut off man and beast from it, and I will make it desolate from Teman, and they from the Dan shall fall by the sword. So all over the place, all over the world where they are, they're going to fall by the sword. And I will lay my vengeance upon Edom. How? By the hand of my people Israel. Weapons of battle axe and weapons of war. That's what we're going to be. I want to be a sword. And they shall do in Edom. How? What? According to mine anger and according to my fury. And they shall know my vengeance, saith Yahweh the power. Right? And how should you visualize that? Here. Oh, no, I don't need. Judges chapter. I don't need to go there. I wanted to go here, but I don't want to go there. Oh, I can stay right here. Judges 14:6. And the Spirit of the Lord came mightily upon him, and he rent him at the lion, as he would have rent a kid. And what is a kid? Oh, it says it right there. I got it. Here, a young goat. That's a kid. Look how cute the little dude look like. Who's that, man? Oblivious. Just looking at you. What are you doing? Looking. Just chilling. I'm in heaven right now. Chilling. In the midst of grass. Doing nothing but eating. Walking around. Drinking. Look at these little dudes. But anyway, going on. But he rent them. So he tore that lion apart like he would have torn a goat. How strong should you be for you to be able to tear a goat, a baby goat? I can't do it. You got to be real strong. So he can even do that. I cannot do that. I cannot even. I can't even do this. Can you do that? I can't do it. Can you take this book and just shred it? I can't do that. The bigger it is, the harder you're gonna have to. I can't do this, man. I can't do that. I need to take them one by one, or maybe like this one here, until all the black here. Maybe I'll do that. So, right, yeah. But this one, yeah, keep on dreaming. I'm not even gonna try. Why would I try? Embarrass myself? No, I'm not even embarrassed, by the way. But yeah, shit. If you say like I'm strong, I'm a real man, why don't you shred this? Why don't you rent it into like how you rent this? What? Rent? No. Swear. Yeah, why don't you do this? Why don't you do this with that book? See if you're really strong. Yeah. But he did it. And he did it with, he could do it with a kid, and he could do it with a lion. And he had nothing in his hand, but he told not his father or his mother what he had done. Judges 15:4. And when he came unto Lehi, the Philistines shouted against him, and the Spirit of the Lord came mightily upon him. Woo! And the cords that were upon his arm became as flax that was burned with fire, and his bands loosed from off his hand, and then he went to war. And I see, yeah. And then he sure showed them that day. Flax. What's flax? Flax rope. This is flax rope. And what is that? Flax rope is actually a plant. Here, flax. And you can also make linen off of it. This is flax rope. This is it. Oh yeah, it's out here. Here. This is it. This is it. And then you dry it. And then you comb it. Here. And then it turns into this. And then you string it. And then you tie it. Like you braid it. Braid flax. This is how you braid it. Oh yeah, I saw it right there. Shit. Oh wait. I see it here. Here. This is how it would look after you comb it. And this is how you braid it. Like you braid hair. You braid basket. You see this thing? That's how you make that's how you make this. I was looking at. Yeah, this is a bit modern. I want the ancient one. Nylon is not. I don't want nylon. Ancient. Ah, look at right here. This one. Right, this is wood. These are sticks, but you have other ones that are made out of flax, which is grass. You could call it grass type, and it's very strong. You're not gonna rent this, brother. You're not going to. You can try. You can try if you really think you're tough. You think you're tough. As an individual, you can just tear it to pieces. It's nothing. But once they get together, you can try. Rope for boats. Here, boat rope. Right. Why don't you try cutting this one, breaking this with your hands? You can try. Go ahead. You gonna need a tool, my man. Thick rope. For ships, actually, not boats. Ships. Titan-sized ships. Right, this one. I dare you. I'll put some money on it, man. If I was a billionaire, I'll put a million on it. I'm not glorifying money. I'm just giving you an example of a fact that I know you would not do it. Are there people that will be able to do it? Well, if the Lord is with you, nothing is impossible. So I'm not going to knock that one, because I believe in the Lord and he can do whatever he wants. You know what I'm saying? But when it comes to tying people up with this, that's not going to work. It's too big. You need smaller ones, like these ones. With this, you can tie people up real good. They're not going to get away if you tie them up real good. You know what I'm saying? But like this one and this one, if you tie people up with this, yeah, good luck. Good luck trying to get out of it. Okay, if they give you the time, you can slowly, but it's gonna take you time to saw through that against something iron or something like that. Then you keep on rubbing against it, and you're gonna get free. If I give you a day, within a day you're free. But yeah, other than that, you're not getting loose, man. Unless the Lord is with you. then hey, man, I ain't saying nothing. I'm getting away as far as possible from you. If you on the Samson tip like that, I'll be like, hey, shit, wait a minute, I excuse me, mister. I didn't mean nothing by that. You can have 3 million. I was just destined to see if the Lord is rich, and He is. There you go. Pardon. Right. So yeah. So basically, that's how the flax was burned off, and the flax is plant. So this is plants. These are plants. So yeah, you can burn it, but even with fire, it doesn't burn right away. You need to burn it very long because it's compact. You're not really gonna burn this, man. It's not really gonna burn easily neither. If you ever have tried to burn a rope, you know what I'm talking about. I have tried and burned this. Let's say if it's like a messed up rope, and no, it's like this. If it's like this, but it's wood. I'm sorry, not wood. I mean the thing that I just showed you, flex. Yeah, if I'm gonna throw it away anyway. Back in the days, I'm not doing it anymore because I don't play with fire. When you're small, you play with fire, and even then, I shouldn't have been playing with fire. But then now I know. Now I found out those type of ropes, if they are things in your house and stuff like that, and you find it, and you want to let it loose, you want to loosen it from each other, but it's irritating. So then I just take fire and burn it. It took long for me to burn the thing. This thing, it takes hella long for me to burn it. This with a lighter. This thing takes long. It takes long, man. For something that is a plant, it's supposed to be like just fly off, right? Yeah. Even this takes long to burn. Even if it's loose. How much more if it's bound together? Well, the point is, Samson broke it. That's my point. Damn. All that talking. That's how strong he was. So yeah. But anyway, the mightily spirit of the Lord, that caused him to be able to break that. So that's what I'm praying for. Why wouldn't I? I want the anger. Sometimes I'm afraid of the anger of the Lord, but sometimes when I see stuff like that, when I see stuff like this, yo, the anger in me becomes this right away. Psalms 137:7. Remember, O Lord, the children of Edom in the day of Jerusalem, who said, raise it even to the foundation thereof, O daughter of Babylon. Now you know who the daughter of Babylon is concerning the book of. Because you might not know who the daughter of Babylon is. Isaiah 47:1. Come down and sit in the dust, O daughter, O virgin daughter of Babylon. Sit on the ground. There is no throne, O daughter of the Chaldeans, Esau. You say, we descended from the Chaldeans. Yes, but Esau is of the modern. Esau was of the Chaldeans when we were cut off from them, when we were holy from them, when we were separated from them, when we were consecrated from them, when we were made into the chosen nation. He kept on following the devils of the Chaldeans, their rock. Our rock is Yahweh, and then later on our rock is Yahweh, and then later on it became Yahweh. But their rock is Satan. Whether they call him Baphomet, whether they call him Baal, whether they call him Molech, whether they call him any Buddha, Krishna, Allah, whatever, it goes into Satanism. For thou shalt no more be called tender and delicate, because everybody loves it when you're mixed up with the Edomites. They call you beautiful, they call you Halle Berry and all that fucking bullshit. Yeah, that's what I said. And they call you tender and delicate. And also, if you are an Edomite, and everybody just loves the stuffings out of you. You know what I'm saying? And that's going to stop. That's going to stop. Yeah. So, they're the virgin daughter of Babylon. You might say, like, well, doesn't say virgin daughter here. Well, I have met people, so that's why I say it in that tone. Because it's funny to me. Sometimes I mock them. It's funny. Well, it doesn't say virgin daughter of Babylon. Yeah, whatever. O daughter of Babylon. Eventually, she's a virgin, right? Because are you born with a open gap and wound down there? No, you're born as a virgin. O daughter of Babylon, who art to be destroyed. See, you should be destroyed, but you're not yet. Happy shall he be, you Israelites, that rewarded thee as thou hast served us. Happy shall he be that take it and dash it, that little ones, against the stones. You might think like, oh, you're cruel. Well, if I saw that picture that I just showed you, that's come to my head. Very quick, like, right? This one. Here he snapped. He saw that, he snapped. Killing time. That's what I would love. I would love for the Lord to actually set me up like this. This is one of the most, no, this is the most beautiful manga I've ever seen in my existence. There's nothing greater than this. I don't want to believe that. This is the best. This is the best. This is the greatest. And only Japanese. I don't watch no goddamn Dragon Ball in China, in English. That's just stupid. But then again, it's I did it again. That's a form of some people like some people like green and some people like orange. The person that like green shouldn't be like, yeah, man, green is the best and every other color is stupid. No, I don't mean it like that. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes I say things that I have a meaning behind it, but not that one, what you are able to get out of it. That's not what I mean. I do like other colors and stuff like that. I do like other mangas. I do like, but this is an opinion, okay? Because I know somebody else is gonna say, no, man, Bleach is the best cartoon. No, yeah, but they don't have the power that I want. This is power. I don't want no stupid magic. I want fighting skills. I want some Dragon Ball stuff. I want some real power in the physical form. That's what I want. I don't want to do no stupid magic tricks or whatever. No. I want to fight. You know what I'm saying? I want to be the mighty one. I want to get them back. I want to look at them in their eyes while I poke their eyes out with my fingers. I don't want no weapon. Zechariah chapter 9 verse 13. Let me leave this at last. I think it's really one. Yeah, these two. Let me leave these two. I can grab so much more, but anyway. Zechariah 9 and 13. When I have bent Judah for me, filled the bow with Ephraim, so we're gonna get together and raise up thy sons, O Zion, that's us, against thy sons, O Greece. The modern day Grecians are the Edomites. And of course, the rest of the world is going to pay too, but our main target is them. They are at war with us, while our people are talking about, oh man, let's make a new dope, the new next sketchy dope record song or something like that. And made thee as the sword of a mighty man. That's what I want. Isaiah 40 and 15. No. And 31. But they that wait upon the Lord shall renew their strength. They shall mount up with wings as eagles. They shall run and not be weary. And they shall walk and not faint. So that's what I want. Isaiah 41 and 15. Behold, I will make thee a new sharp threshing instrument having teeth. Thou shalt thresh the mountains. Those are the people. Because mountains consist out of people. Governments consist out of people. And beat them small. You're not going to fight a mountain. You're not going to fight a mountain. You're going to fight the people of the governments, which are called mountains. Summit meetings. What is a summit meeting? A summit meeting is an international meeting of heads of state or government. So they have power. They can lock you up. And a lot of people don't want to be locked up. A lot of people uphold to the law because they don't want to get in trouble with the law. And who sets up the laws? They do. But who do they have? Look at this weak. Look at this weak dude. Look at all these weak dudes. I could just beat them up by myself, all five of them. But if you do that, you're going to be in a world of pain. They're going to have them soldiers of the UN, Russian soldiers, Russia. You got these soldiers, that are trained to do shit. You know what I'm saying? Like the guys like this. They're just waiting to kill, just break people. Guys like this. Waiting to do stuff. Right? They got guys like this. Let me see, UN. Under them. It's not them be the tough guys. It's these ones are the tough guys. Well, not these ones. Actually, looks deceived, but yeah. You're not taking me down, girl. I'm telling you that. If I get angry, I think you die. So you're a female, so I'm not even gonna bother myself with you. You're guys like this. You know what I'm saying? That love to take orders, ready to kill, and take orders from who? Even Pakistan soldiers and Chinese soldiers. Japan is not really a thing right now, but they have soldiers. They do have soldiers. Don't forget that. But they cannot have a standing army because of the treaties that they made with. Actually, it's not even a treaty. Esau told them you can't have an army. If you do, that's a threat. Anyway, so yeah, these guys, right? Yeah, they're gonna send those dudes. They're not even gonna send. Actually, they are. Like an Duana and stuff like that. Duana and all that stuff. Duana. They're gonna sell these. I think it's customs or something like that. I know it is. Spell it good. Yeah, these guys. Yeah, that's better good. Oh yeah, that's probably good. Right, these guys, customs. I don't know how you call it in English, but it's customs, dude. These guys are trained too at the airport. Yeah, these guys ain't playing around. They have a different type of jersey. Oh shit, in Aruba, Curaçao, these guys ain't playing around. Even Spain, but these guys are nothing yet. There are ones higher than them with guns walking around. They're walking around on the airport with guns and stuff like that in sight. Yeah, go fuck around. So those are the ones that they're gonna send for you. But once that time comes, right? Once that time comes, what's it, 4517 or 54 actually? I think. Yeah, 54 then. 54:17. Yeah. No weapon that is formed against thee shall prosper, and every tongue that shall rise against thee in judgment thou shalt condemn. This is the heritage of the servants of Yahweh, and their righteousness is of me, saith the Lord. So you're going to be justified when you do things, because you're going to be righteous, because the Lord is going to cover you. Just like how his son covers your blood for your sins, that's how the Lord is going to cover you for the things that you're about to do to them. And we're going to actively look for you in those days. Now we're actively avoiding you in these days. It says here, Isaiah 41 and 12. 11. Behold. 10. Fear thou not, for I am with thee. I'll start at 8. But thou, Israel, art my servant, Jacob, whom I have chosen, the seed of Abraham, my friend. Thou whom I have chosen from the ends of the earth, and called thee from the chief men thereof. Who are the chief men at that? Well, the Ur of the Chaldeans, you could say. But all the other places where, 7 nations greater and mightier than thou, we are still there until this day. So the Lord calls us from there too. Anyway, going on. And said unto thee, thou art my servant. He said that to Abraham. I have chosen thee and not cast thee away. And not cast thee away. Yeah. Fear thou not, for I am with thee. Be not dismayed. Cause someone to feel concerned or distressed. So I'm not tripping. For I am thy power. I will strengthen thee. Yea. I will help thee. Yea. I will uphold thy right. I will uphold thee with the right hand of my righteousness. That's nobody can do anything. That's his right hand. That's terrible. Behold, all they that were incensed against thee, they're against us. They're our enemies. Angry, you're raging, they hate you, you nigger, you black motherfucker, you fuck your hair to you fucking nipping, fuck you. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, this shit. All you motherfuckers. All you too. Now, I ain't playing. I ain't missing you. I didn't miss you. You know, that hatred that motherfuckers have. Cool cat. I'm gonna get you. But this is talking about the heathen nations. Yes, this is all. But listen, man. If you hate woolly hair, dark skin, you hate the Lord. But we're getting punished because we hated the Lord. But not because of his skin, because of his laws and rules. I love my skin. You know what I'm saying? So I love my hair. I love my hair type, texture, and all that. But anyway, I never hated it. I don't know. I just, that's how I grew up. That's how. Nobody had to tell me that I have to love it. I always loved it. I looked at it and I was like, it's beautiful. I even wanted my hair to be more woolly than it is. You know, but anyway, going on. Behold, all they that were incensed against thee shall be ashamed and confounded. Oh shit, I used to hate dark skin. Oh, I hated your nappy hair. Oh shit, man. Oh, your nigga lips. And oh shit, man. I'm so sorry. Yeah. They shall be as nothing. This is for the heathen nations. Yeah, and the rest of our people that want to join forces onto them, you're going to die anyway, so yeah. And they that strive with thee shall perish. You want to fight? Thou shalt seek them, and shalt not find them, even them that contended with thee. They that war against thee shall be as nothing, and as a thing of naught. Right. Because I was talking about, skin color and stuff like that, the hair texture. And they want to, they always figure out new things, like, oh, they got clean skin, or they got the, let me see, what's the other motherfucker? They got the good hair, and the good skin, and all that bullshit. I never believed that, but I always heard it around me, and I always spit on it. The more you say, the more I hate you. But I'm not even tripping that much, But I do know that they're obsessed by it. Skin color and hair texture. They're fucking obsessed. Me, I love breaking people's obsession. Because I hate you too. I don't know. It's just yeah, I just don't like you. I know you hate me, but I don't like you. But the one that's standing next to you that doesn't hate me, I have no problem with him. How he looks or what that is just really strange. I'm a strange person, particular. Daniel 7:9. I beheld till the thrones were cast down, and the Ancient of Days did sit, whose garment was white as snow, and the hair of his head like the pure wool. Pure wool. It's not just regular wool, it's pure wool. Oh shit, look at that one. Look at that one over there. Where's the guy? I saw the guy. Hey, where's the guy? Yeah, this one. The pure wool. Not this want to look like a white woman. Okay. Want to look like a girl. Yeah, we don't do shit like this, man. You're fruity as fuck, man. Sorry after they don't want to cuss like that, but yeah, you fruity as hell, man. You know what I'm saying? You got this, man. You ain't right, man. You ain't right, man. You know what I'm saying? You got that beautiful hair. You want to look like a woman. This is better, much better. It's better. This is that thick ass wool, man. Who do I gotta kill to get that? See, I think different, man. I think different because if a so-called black female sees this, sees this and stuff like that, they be like thinking to themselves like, man, if this was Highlander and I could kill people to get this hair, who would I kill? I would just lure them, like on Craigslist or whatever, lure them and kill them, and then get their hair and then put it on mine. Or a horse. Or to find a horse, kill a horse, and get their hair. Like Highlander. When a Highlander person kills another Highlander by chopping their head off, they get their superpowers. So that's why I make the Highlander joke. Right. But I think the different part, I'll be like, hey man. That's what I was always thinking when I was younger. When I was younger, I was always thinking to myself like, hey, I want to find me a dark-skinned woman with woolly hair in order for my children to get that thing. That's my mindset. So now you can see how I was thinking when I was younger. I wasn't thinking the opposite way as how they are thinking. A lot of them, of our own people. But anyway, hair like the pure wool. His throne was like the fiery flame, and his wheels as burning fire, which is talking about the chariots. The chariots of Israel, the spaceships, right? And the throne is the throne seat, power seat of the Lord, fiery flame. He shoots lasers with the chariots also. So anyway, going on. Revelation. This is the Heavenly Father, the Ancient of Days, right? Has hair like wool, pure wool. Cool, like a sheep, right? Revelation chapter 4, verse 1. And after this I looked, and behold, the door was opened in heaven, and the first voice which I heard was as it were of a trumpet talking with me, very loud, which said, Come up hither, and I will show thee things which must be hereafter. So the voice told him, Come closer. And immediately I was in the spirit. Right? Hey, you get, man, I have seen movies where you see that. They jump into the dimension and all of a sudden they're somewhere else. Like, dope. For example, oh, that's Odeo. No, the other one was no, what is it again? Damn, I think this was it. Shinkaido, no, not that one. Shinkaido. If I'm correct, it was that Shinkaido. I forgot how you spell. I haven't watched this thing for a long time. So I'm looking for this one. Right, he was in that dimension when he was traveling real quick. So man, this one. Basically, he does this and then he travels very fast. And I've seen movies also, but oh man, I can't imagine the movie right now. I have it in my head, but I can't. It's I don't know the movie name. And multiple, I've seen multiple movies doing stuff like that, but I can't remember their name. I'm looking around, but anyway, dimension travel. Anyway, from one portal, you know what? Leave it. I don't know. So basically, it goes from here, and then it goes there, and then all of a sudden it's there, right? So he was in the spirit. And this is talking about John the Revelator, by the way. And behold, I have a point of reading all this. I have a point. At the end of it, and behold, a throne was set in heaven, and one that sat upon the throne. So it's a throne of glory. And he that sat was to look upon like a jasper and a sardine stone. So the one that was sitting on there was to look upon as a jasper and a sardine stone. What does that look like? It looks like that. You also have rainbow jaspers and stuff like that, you know. Hey, this is how you call that thing? Is this how you call that thing again? The software thing. Yeah, the so-called AI thing. I'm gonna look at it later. I've never seen this before, but it wasn't this. It was not these colors. It's kind of offensive because these colors are being associated with the sodomite, but then I gotta turn the switch and be like, no, that's not sodomite. See? So it's not offensive. Man, if I was to see this in the 90s, I would be ecstatic, because in the 90s, I always loved this rainbow color. I always loved it. But now, through the side of the devil, the nation of Edom, I kind of resent it. I don't like it, which is just against normality, because it is a beautiful color. These color schemes, right? So Jasper stone doesn't look like his skin tone, Doesn't look like him at all. And you also have the rainbow jasper, which is dark brown. If you look at it from afar, you might say red. Yeah, it's brown. Yeah, brownish, darker brownish and stuff like that. Here, light brown, angelic. Here, oh sorry. Here like wool, skin like jasper. But let me go on. And there was a rainbow round about, round about the throne, in the sight like unto an emerald. So, the rainbow was like unto an emerald. So, it's not. Where did I click it away? Did I click it away? It's not this. It's actually this color right here, and this color right here, and this color. Emerald. Emerald is green. But then again, you do have different emeralds. But the most predominant emerald is green. And this is a burial. Burial. Here. This is what Yahweh's clothing was. Burial. As you can see it written here. Daniel chapter 10 verse 5 is this word burial. I just typed it here. This one. Or you could just do this. But there are different colors of burial too. But the most predominant one is not predominant. The one this is the green one. But of course you have different burials. You have red, you have blue, you have this color a little bit orange, you have yellow, of course green. But burial is green. You know. But then again, like I said, Esau is the one that starts to how you call it? To name things the same way without the explanation. Bark. What type of bark are you talking about? You have a bark of that and you have a bark of a dog. Which bark are you talking about? Well, if you put it in a sentence, then you're going to know. You see, I saw a bark the other day. That's the tree. You all heard a bark the other day. Well, that's a dog. Same word. Right. Going on. So, I didn't click that away. Yeah, I got it. Okay. So, burial. Burial is green. So, then, Daniel's 10:5. Then I lift up mine eyes and looked, and behold, a certain man clothed in linen, whose fine loins were girded with fine golds of Uthas. His body also was like the beryl, and his face has the appearance of lightning, which is very bright. Just like how Moses was when he came down, and people couldn't look in his face because it was light. Well, that's Yahushua. And his eyes and his eyes as lamps of fire. So the white of his eyes was red, and his arms and feet like in color to polished brass. That's dark brown, burnt at that in the book of Revelation. It's going to say. And the voice of his words like the voice of a multitude. He had a very powerful, heavy voice. He didn't sound like this. Hey guys, hi, my name is Esau. I'm white. He didn't sound like that. He sounded like Barry White, which is a funny word because his last name is White. Barry White. Let me see, Barry. Voice. And all the females got moist. You know, when he talked. And also this guy, Boyz II Men. Boyz II Men. I think it was Boyz II Men. I think it was Boyz II Men. I don't know their names. I didn't have internet back then, man. So I couldn't look up these things when they was in existence. I do know that one of them had a powerful, had a low bass voice, and as soon as this guy started singing, the girl started screaming. I remember, man. I remember always thinking like, man, those other three guys must feel fucked up. As soon as he started singing, the girls was like, I always looked at that and I was like, man, probably feel fucked up for the other guys, man. Because when they was singing, saying nothing really happened like that. But I saw a thing of a concert. I never went to that concerts. I saw a concert on television, on television it was, and it was just one song. by the way. It was of a concert, just one song of a concert. Then I saw it, and then when the guy, Mike Bass McCary, was that his name? Because he was the low bass guy, you know? Just listen to the songs of Boyz II Men, and then you're gonna hear one of them with a low bass voice, and you're gonna be like, okay. The girls like that, you know what I'm saying? They was going crazy for that shit, you know what I'm saying? You're too.
C'est bon? Tell me, your voice is unbelievable. When did you discover that? I think you were 14.
Yeah.
Tell me about that story.
I woke up one morning, like any other morning, and I spoke to my mother, and it horrified both of us. It was unbelievable. My chest vibrated.
Yeah, you can hear the vibration in his. You can hear the vibration when he speaks, man. But yeah, that's the Lord. His voice is more powerful than that. You know what I'm saying? He has the voice, like I said, and the voice of his words, like the voice of a multitude. And he had a very loud voice also. It's like it was loud and it was powerful. It's like it's like Niagara waterfalls, and then you can stand here and just trying to have a conversation. Just go stand here and then trying to have a conversation. Yeah, that's him. Go stand here and trying to have a conversation. You see people standing here, right? Go stand there, or people standing here, whatever. Go stand there and go trying to have a deep conversation passionately about how you love your wife. And trying to tell her, this is why I love you. I came here and show you these weird waterfalls and stuff like that. She gonna say, what? Hey, speak up, man. I can't hear you. Yeah, because this thing is deafening. The closer you are, the less you hear. You can stand right here. You ain't gonna hear nothing. Can't you see we in the club and shut the fuck up? Right? Ludicrous. Right, get back. Now it says Revelation chapter 1 verse 12. And I turned to see the voice that spake with me. This is John the Revelator. This was Daniel, by the way. This is John the Revelator. And being turned, I saw 7 golden candlesticks, which represents the 7 churches. At the end of the chapter 1, you're going to see it's going to explain what the 7 candlesticks means. The 7 golden candlesticks. And in the midst of the 7 candlesticks, one like unto the Son of Man. So in the midst of the 7 churches, the Son of Man was there, Yahushua, clothed with a garment down to the foot, and girt about the paps with a golden girdle. Now this is not necessarily the truth with the gold here and there. So yeah, that's not mentioned. It's actually more mentioned, this one. Well, that's not mentioned either. Well, it would be more like this actually. Yeah, actually this is wrong. That's not true. You're gonna see why. Hey, look at this here. You're gonna see why. Oh, what am I looking for? This is more truthful. This is more. Minus the gold thing. So don't worry too much. If you go according to the scriptures, then let me see if I see something else. Yeah. I don't like this with the chest showing and stuff like that. Why it gotta be with the nudity? With the arm showing, I don't like that either. The Lord was in no gym and injecting himself with some feminist steroids and stuff like that. To me, you're a female. But that's just me. If you inject steroids and stuff to be bigger, that's like injecting fake Botox lips. You're fake. You ain't real. But anyway, look at this. Down to the foot, right? His head and his hair were white like wool. That's the texture. As white as snow. That's the color. Because snow is white. The white like wool is the texture. Like wool. It says it right here. Wool. And what snow is the color. And his eyes were as a flame of fire. The white of his eyes were red because he drank wine. And that's mentioned in the book of Genesis 49. And that's also symbolically for the wisdom, knowledge, and understanding that he has. And his feet like unto fine brass, as if they burned in a furnace. So the color of his foot was burned brass. And his voice as the sound of many waters. He had a loud voice. That many waters, what you just saw here? Oh no, I clicked it away. No, I clicked it away. With the waterfall, that's a loud sound. Well, that's how loud he could speak. That's why when you see so-called black people on the street talking to each other, you think they're in a fight. Especially if you see the West Africans or the Curacao people. People from Curacao. You know? They loud as hell. But the West Africans are louder, actually. And they're just having a casual conversation. Don't let them laugh. The Caribbeans and stuff like that, those people are loud as hell. You know, the people from South America, they're loud. They're very loud. North America too. And I know that, so I'm just saying. Yeah. So, the Jakes from North America are loud too. That's what I mean. The so-called black people from America, they're loud. You know? But a lot of them, also from South America, also from Europe, also from West Africa, when they're amongst the CAUCUS, then they peep their tone. Just like the black females, that's like the black females that do this. When you hear them speak, you speak like a fucking. I'll be like, go fuck these bitches, man. Like, for real. That's what you do. All of a sudden, they speak with a CAUCUS tone. You know, all of a sudden, they sound pleasant. I hate that squeaky little high voice. I hate that shit. Some of these CAUCUS, these Edomite females, I can't stand them. I can't. Shut up. Shut up. Your voice is irritating. Oh man, shut up. You know, but that's how they want to talk through their noses and stuff like that. You know, the high peepee squeaky voices. I hate that. But that's just a fake person within themselves anyway. So fake towards your race, and yeah, they don't want to talk normal. You know, or they would say, get the men, get the bass out your voice. You know, you're scaring people, right? Anyway, so. Right, so the voice of his like many waters. So he had a powerful, loud voice, which a lot of our people are ashamed of, by the way. You have woolly hair. You have dark brown skin, dark brown burnt skin. This is the Heavenly Father, and this is the Heavenly Father. This is his son, Yahushua, which everybody calls Jesus, and this is his son. And this is what his son says, Matthew chapter 5, verse 48. Be ye therefore perfect, even as your Father which is in heaven is perfect. So, if the Father is perfect, and he has jasper and sardine skin color, and he has hair like the pure wool, then if he is perfect, which is in heaven, and his son also has it, then what would that make it? That would make that the good hair. That would be the good hair then. You see, I don't even want to say it but they bringing it up. They've been at war with the so-called dark-skinned people for a few centuries now. The dark-skinned, woolly-haired. They've been at war with us for like a few centuries now. You know what I'm saying? Let me see. They've been at war with us for a few. Look at this one. They've been at war with us for a few centuries now. You know, they got a lot of shit to say. But now is the time when the Lord is wakey. Wake up! And then, all of that boasting shit is going to fly out the door. And if you're still down with that boasting, then we going to see. Remember that the Lord also sent his own people, killers of his own people, to go and butcher the nation of Israel. And they were not murderers, they were killers. There's a difference. They were sent by the Lord to go kill the wicked of Israel that didn't want to come back to the Lord. Kill them. They had their chance. I'm looking for... What? Come on, man. Where are you here? Zechariah chapter 12, verse 7. Yahweh also shall save the tents of Judah first, that the glory of the house of David and the glory of the inhabitants of Jerusalem do not magnify themselves against Judah. So Judah is the one that will be woken up first, and then the rest of the tribes. But Judah first. And Benjamin and Levi will always cling to Judah. And the other tribes, the Latino tribe, the native tribes, and the Mexicanos are also natives. They will cling on to Puerto Ricanos, because in the beginning over there you had the Taino Indianos, right, which was mixed up with the CAUCUS and with the so-called Negro tribes, and they became the so-called Latinos and stuff like that over there, down there in South America. Because some of them, when you look at them, they look CAUCUS. They look like a bunch of conquistadors. You know, they look, yeah, that's what they look like.